Good morning, Dr. Taylor.
Good morning, Perry. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Very serious this morning. How are you, Dr. Taylor?
Oh man, we doing great over here. Just excited. Can't wait to showcase what the students have been working on for the past 3 days.
You brought in, hey, listen, it is a new year. We're still headed in our direction with our band director, man. What can the fans be ready to see as they hear? Well, they already know what's going to happen when they hear that first note. Is you get all of those great tunes, Spirit, Do What You Wanna, Neck, and all the other stuff, man. That's the stuff that gets the people prepared and ready for football season. That's when you know it's that time of the year when them horns get to flashing and swinging and them notes blasting out.
Man, I tell you, it's something about those songs that give you those feelings. I was telling the students when you know something is real to you when you can feel it. If you don't make the people feel what you're doing, that means it ain't real. So, man, when I hear the fight song and we start to sing the words and Southern Spirit, I feel like there's nobody fight song like ours. There's nobody spirit like ours. Even though other people have those same selections, our arrangement and words just hit different. It's just a difference when you hear the young university defenders of the golden blue. Hey man, it's a different feel. It's just a different feel.
I was finna hit that tuba part. I was finna go there with you. I was. Hey, something? I want to start off today's show, man, and I really want to do this because I get a chance to watch you behind the scenes, and there's a difference from when you go from an assistant into when you get a chance to sit in that seat and you're the head guy and you're the guy that everybody looks to. And of course, through transition, there's critics out there, man. And I know we don't get a chance to often entertain that, but for people out there who have their opinions on what they think Southern Band ought to look like or ought to sound like, your thoughts in terms of what you're building for Southern to look like under your leadership.
Well, first and foremost, these students are humans. I think people forget that. And then the funny thing that you asked that a lot of people say, man, how do you feel about people saying negative comments? And I was like, when I was in the band, they talked about Dr. Greg. Then when I got out the band, they talked about Mr. Jackson. When I was assistant, they talked about Mr. Hamer. And now that I'm the director, they talk about me. So it comes with the job. It's nothing that you can stop. You can't stop people from talking about you. That actually let you know that you're doing the right thing. So for me, the number one thing is making sure that our students that are currently in the band are good. Academically and musically, they are student musicians. So that's the number one thing, that they get there and they get their lesson and they're able to graduate. Since I've taken over the band, our academics have gone up each year. So as a director, I pride myself on making sure that our students are not only coming here to be musicians, but that they are actually coming to graduate. Because it don't make sense to go and recruit young black individuals to come to the university and don't get their degree. They come and march and make us feel good as fans for one semester or two semesters, then they go back home. To me, that's not right, and that don't feel right. So as a leader, what I want to see is our students, first of all, come to Southern University as students. Then they are musicians. And now we can start talking about the music. When you think about the Southern University band, we everybody's Super Bowl. It's not a game that we've been to that the other band haven't given us their best, because they know the legacy of the band. We haven't changed any of that. Southern band, still Southern band. Whether they play your favorite song or not, it's kind of like when you go to the concert to hear your favorite artist. Everybody in the audience waiting on some particular song, and that's just what the jukebox do. We're entertainers, and we can continue to entertain. As long as our fans in the stands continue to support and are excited about the band, every week you almost have to be perfect. You know, there's no room for error for the jukebox. And for anybody that know anything about organization and dealing with students, that's hard to do. It's hard to be perfect. It's hard to get those lines straight. It's hard to make sure that every student is playing the music exactly the same way. You know, it's not easy to find new songs on the radio today because most of the music on the radio today people don't listen to. The younger people listen to it, but everybody got their favorite playlist now, so it's hard to play everybody's favorite song at that moment. As back in the day, everybody was listening to Michael Jackson. And everybody was listening to Frankie Beverly Mays. You know, everybody was listening to Whitney Houston. So when you play a song like that in the stadium, the whole stadium was rocking because everybody was listening to the radio. Nowadays, people got their own playlist. So it makes it more challenging for us, but we still do a great job of finding those songs and mixing them in to make the fans still have that experience from the Human Jukebox.
And I am guilty, ladies and gentlemen. I stay sending him a song, just something out of nowhere. He like, is this old or new? So I am guilty. You right about the playlist. Hey, I'll be listening to somebody say, man, I think, man, this might sound good if they was to blow this. But, you know, that just comes with it, man. And because, as you said, there's such a broad range of where the list could go these days. But, you know, you and your staff are working. Talk about your staff and who's helping you get this thing going in 2025.
Man, I'm blessed to have an amazing staff. The guys do an amazing job. You know, they are always working. They always, you know, texting and calling, saying, you know, the ideas that they have. It's no way possible I would be able to do what I'm doing now without those guys. Associate Director of Band, Mr. William Young. Mr. William Young came in with us, and he's been a tremendous help to the program. He's added so many elements to help us with organization skills, just helping put processes in place. So he comes with a lot of experience. So he's definitely been doing this for a lot of years, and he understands what it takes to be a successful program, because we're not just trying to have our students play at the local level. We're trying to continue to go international. So in order to do that, your stuff has to line up. Everything has to be in alignment from the top to the bottom. So Mr. Young came in and hit the ground running, man. We have so many things that we have expanded with the program. And like when we come around, man, we have so many things that's digital. And I mean, it's amazing to me because, you know, we're not using paper. We use digital everything. And he makes sure that all of our students on the roster where we can check them off and with checks and balances, we know, because we got a huge band coming in here. So I hope y'all ready. But anyway, we have to keep accountability when students get sick, and we can't just go push a button and we know who's out. So it's Mr. Young been a help. He's helping warm the band up and build their skills. You know how you have that strength and conditioning coach?
Mm-hmm.
Man, Mr. Young been in there making sure those students have built their skills, just not only in the fall, but, you know, in the off season, in the spring. That's when we do our training. So these students have built their skills and they came back stronger. So the upperclassmen came back stronger. And we also went out and recruited a monster freshman class. We got a band coming in. I'm just gonna put it out there. I know everybody always likes the element of surprise, but the surprise is here. We got a band coming in, so I hope everybody ready. So I'm just putting everybody on notice. The band is ready. We've been in camp for 3 days, and I'm saying we ready. But, you know, after Mr. Young, we have Mr. Kedric Taylor has been doing a tremendous job with the students, working with the band. Him and Mr. Collins are our arrangers, and they do a great job arranging the music for the band program. Those guys been with us a while, and everybody know what they bring to the table as relates to the flavor. And Mr. Lorenzo Hart, we call him the Quiet Storm, with the percussion section. He's doing a great job, but Mr. Hart do so many other things. A lot of people don't know Mr. Hart is a real musician. He's the actual assistant director of bands. Mr. Hart helps all of us sit together collectively and come up with shows and drills that we do, and we do a great job of coming up with so many different creative ideas. Like I said, we everybody Super Bowl, so everybody watch Southern Band weekly. So I know that as a band, it takes a village and as a unit. So he's done a tremendous job of navigating and going from helping with percussion to helping with shows, helping with music and themes and all the things we come up with. So we all collectively put together those things, and Miss Rosette has been a blessing as well. She helps with our academic committee. She does a tremendous job with our students. That's how we've been able to connect with every department. We have study hall for the students. We have where all the professors that's the lead departments that are liaisons for those departments to connect with the band. So students struggling in their major, we have a specific person that they go to get help. So if they don't pass their classes or they don't do good in class, it's a choice that they made to not want to do it. Not that the help is not there. So, and we have, of course, our Emmy Award-winning director of our media team, Mr. Gary Edgerton, and his team. They do a great job. We have our marketing and branding team that's been doing a great job to help us get more funds for the band, that we able to go out and get students and offer them scholarships, because, you know, we want to help the school as much as possible and be ambassadors for our own program, to go out and get resources that, you know, we don't have in the state. So we able to go out and get those funds with our marketing and branding team. And we also have the voice of the band, Mr. Darren Bedell, to be back. And last but not least, our fabulous dancing dogs. We have Mr. Tall Frank and our sponsor, Miss Tracy Green. So we're definitely excited, and we are looking forward to expanding and having an amazing season.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day, man, and I realized I'm coming up. This will be year 9 of being a part of the Human Jukebox media team, man, working along with Garrett and being able to capture these magical moments for Southern University's band. And let me tell you something, man, since I've been able to be a part of this and watch this thing from the inside instead of the outside, I truly get blown away. It's like I can never get enough of how much I love this band. And that is the God's honest truth. You know, sometimes something can just play out. You're like, man, enough. It doesn't get old for me. I enjoy it. And what I enjoy the most is watching when someone's first time, because with the way the internet is set up, you can watch the band. The band heads on YouTube, right? Everybody loves to watch the YouTube videos over and over, but it's nothing like watching a kid or an adult or anybody out there, don't matter if they black, white, or wherever you come from, when it's their first time hearing and you watch how mesmerized they are by listening to the band. And that is what we talk about when you say the legacy. The legacy is always about the first time you seen something. I can recall the first time I saw Southern Band as a youngster. I fell in love with it. And I'm pretty sure there are many others out there that have stories that just say, look, man, it was something about that band that I fell in love with. And at the end of the day, I still love them to this day. From kids to adults, even my son. I remember when he first got exposed, man, I'm looking around, this dude marching around the house doing back bends. And what the hell, where you like, you know, but that's the impression that it has. And, you know, even when you look at the students today, I bet if you were to ask them, how many of y'all raise your hand, you know, your first time seeing Southern's Band in person, or your first time watching Southern's Band on YouTube, you fell in love with it and why you're here today. And, you know, that's the importance of the legacy and why this thing has been great for 50 years and continuously going. But I got a question for you. Somebody in the comment section said, what them trumpets looking like?
Dr. Taylor played trumpet, so listen, the trumpets, they're going to be all right. I say it like that. Trumpet's nice. The whole band nice. And this is one of the first years I can say we have a really balanced band. These students just got in, and already they have stepped up to the plate. Our trumpets that we return, they bringing it, and the newcomers, man, we got trumpets from everywhere. But y'all gonna see today. Y'all gonna see, and y'all let me know what y'all think about the trumpets. But the whole entire band is, I mean, the students are doing an amazing job. But here to speak to what you talked about your first impression, the internet just don't get a band justice that is due. When you get a band live, man, I've been around this band for I don't know how many years. But when I'm in there listening to that music, oh man, I'm jumping around the band room and jumping off chairs. The students are laughing because they like, Doc, what's wrong? I'm like, man, y'all don't hear that? I said, it's just like church. I said I can't sit by some of y'all. Y'all just standing here looking. I'm like, man, these chords and the nuances of the sound, it just do something to you. So I can't even really listen to it on YouTube because, man, a lot of the stuff that I hear on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, the cameras, the mics ain't capturing all this stuff. So it's a lot of stuff that, and when you hear the band in person versus on YouTube, it's a big difference. But I definitely enjoy myself. It's a definite thing that can help. When you're in a bad place, man, that band has saved so many people's lives. A lot of students have come to me and said, Doc, thank you, just thank you, because this band saved my life. So to me, that's bigger than anything, man. That the music do a lot. That's why people love music for every occasion. That's why everybody always wondering, is the Human Jukebox gonna be at the game? Because if we ain't doing too good, you know, they looking at us to be the 12th man on the field. And I'm like, hold on, y'all, we can't score the touchdown.
So let me
ask you, hype
this.
them up all day, but it ain't. We can't score it for them now. Come on now.
Let me ask you this. I know you got to get ready to go. For the season, will the band be attending the road game? What every game? What games will we not see the Human Jukebox, or is it too early to say that?
Right now, I think we are attending all of the games. There may be one or two that we might not make, and I'm not sure yet because there's still talk and things being planned out. So for right now, I can tell you we're going to be at every game starting the beginning of the season in August and September. I can't speak to all of the games in October yet, but I know we have 5 home games that all of the bands are coming to Mumford Stadium. So fans should be excited about that because those are all of your top schools in the SWAC. You have Alabama State coming here. We have Jackson State. You have Prairie View. You have Texas Southern coming in and FAMU coming here. So they haven't been in a minute, but they actually coming this year. So we're excited about that as well. The home schedule that we have. So we have a lot of people that, you know, love bands. If you love band, man, those are some events that you definitely want to make it to. And speaking of Jackson State, we are doing a Battle of the Band in the stadium that Friday night. So definitely, man, you want to get your tickets for that because that's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be a show before the show.
And I just want to make sure if we can go to Pine Bluff and blow on that band. Can we go to Pine? You know?
Man, that's my friend over there, man. Graham, why you want to do him like that?
I just want to just let him just have it every single time I see him. Just, you know, hey, I fool with him, but I just want to just peel their cap back every time we see him, man. But, you know, and also you're talking about that's why they don't like me in Pine Bluff right now, because I do too much. I do all that right there. I just let them know, man, no way UAPB can compare to Southern, but that's my opinion. Also, you guys will be participating in the 2025 Battle of the Bands, the Labor Day HBCU Classic Battle of the Bands. It will be in Jackson, Mississippi, Sunday, August the 31st. That's the day after the Mississippi Valley game, which I'm interested to see that as well. But this is going to be on that Sunday during Labor Day. It'll be up in Jackson, Mississippi. Guess what? It'll be bands from around the HBCU realm: Alabama A&M, Alabama State, Alcorn State, Grambling State, Jackson State, Langston, Mississippi Valley, Southern, Talladega, and the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Looking forward to that one, man. That's going to be, I don't think we're going to get out of there about 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I can tell you this. I know for a fact, man, that's going to be a really, really nice event. I haven't been in a stadium where we've seen that many college bands in a stadium at one time. So people definitely going to get their money worth. But it's definitely, I'm waiting to see it myself because, you know, I hope we don't. I hope we do get out of there before 1 o'clock because I know me, I'll be hungry, and I know the students going to be hungry. We might have to get us a Jason's Deli box to bring.
All I know is when you see that UAPB marching band coming in there, hey, let them have it. That's what. Hey, that's what I want everybody to turn around. You know, when you look over your shoulder, like, what the hell? Give them hell, Mr. Taylor. Give them hell.
Perry, what would the UAPB do to you? Them people ain't bothering nobody.
See, you being soft on them. See, for me, of course, I grew up around there, and everybody did not like the fact that I had transferred and came to Southern. Like, it was just a problem. Everybody, I still have those problems to this day. And when I say problem, it ain't nothing life changing or nothing, but it's just when I come around, I'm the traitor. I mean, that's literally how everybody look at me, because I could have went anywhere, but you just do not realize them people do not like Southern. They have a problem with Southern. And I'm the person when I come around where I'm like the doctor. They tell me all they issues with Southern, why they don't like Southern. Then when I find out when they done talking, I said, that's a personal problem. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You just don't like greatness, obviously, because when I speak about Southern, it's nothing but greatness. It's talking about how great our band is, how great our athletics, and I talk about how great our academia side is, because I, too, just like you, have a degree from Southern. They don't like hearing that. So when they don't like to hear that, I just say, you know what? Anytime we see them in anything, I just hope it's a blowout for Southern over them. So that's what my problem is with them. And it's my mom's alma mater, so it give me a little bit of trash talk when she come around, too. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
That makes more sense now then. Well, for me, I think everybody dislikes Southern, but it's I love it. I love the competition. I like to be challenged. I like when people challenge us because I don't know. I grew up with Dr. Greg's era of thinking and mentality, and Dr. Greg's I used to sit in the office and I'll hear him call somebody and say, "It ain't gonna hurt no more after Sunday." And I didn't know what he was talking about at first, and then I was like, "Oh wow!" I said, "Doc, he just told that man it ain't gonna hurt no more after Sunday." So I knew what he meant, but he ain't said it like that, and anybody who know him know how he said it. But I mean, that's just the mentality we have. No matter who we face, I was like, I'm glad my mama don't have a band across the field. We'd have had to put it on them. So yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I don't care who we play. We don't take it easy on nobody. But that's all the part of fun about the HBCU bands. But we're not the only ones that do that. Other people are patterning themselves behind us. Man, I've been going to some conferences, and a lot of the PWI bands told us that, hey, man, we watching everything y'all do, and we just incorporating it in our sliding and easing it in, because you got a lot more African Americans that are running those programs now. And they were like, man, look, we copy our media. Everybody copying our media, and then everybody copying everything else we doing, saying that they done it. So I love it. And everybody like, well, what y'all gonna do? All right, we just gonna continue to be Southern, man. Like, that's what we gonna do. Man, don't think that we sleeping. Ain't no sleeping around here. Don't nothing come to a sleep but a dream. Just because I ain't talking don't mean we ain't working. That's all I'm saying.
Don't fire me up now. Don't fire me up this morning now.
I've been fired up since we stopped.
Hey, don't fire.
Hey, I've been pumped up. And people, I just don't talk. Yeah, I don't do all that talking. It ain't no what I'm talking for. Man, when I had my high school band, we went to competitions, and my students ain't moved. We ain't make no movement. You know why? Because all our talking was going to be on the field. So I'm not going to go down that lane, but people do all that lip service. But please make your talk be action. That's what we about, action and something. Coach Graves, he never get on press conferences talking. He's like, hey, man, they got to put it somewhere on the schedule.
Well, look,
so
I got to hold him accountable real quick. He did say he liked to hear that Jackson State get ready. I don't know why he did that.
He said that probably because, they love to play that little theme song.
Man, they just ran that over and over and over on social media. I said, God, dog, we can't do that.
They got us with that because they misinterpreted what he was trying to say. He was trying to say it just get them pumped up and just pop them in their mouth so they won't hear that song. So we can tell them to go home. Get ready to go home.
Get ready to go home. For everybody out there that's listening, that's the voice of Dr. Kedric Taylor. He's the director of bands over at Southern University. And you can be able to see the Southern University Marching Band, the 2025-2026 edition today. Guess what? It's Southern University Athletics Fan Fest. You'll be able to see coaches and players from the Southern University football team, volleyball, track and field, as well as the defending SWAC women's soccer team, as well as the marching band. So, Dr. Taylor, man, I appreciate you coming on this morning. We're going to definitely have you back as we get ready for the season. Next week will be the week before. We know you're going to be installing, getting ready for national television on ABC and the MEAC SWAC Challenge against North Carolina Central. You guys got a lot on your plate, but first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you for coming on this morning, man, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.